Um, okay, today I'm going to talk about things you can do when you start to play Gran Turismo 7, aka GT7, and this information can also apply for anyone that cannot win 200,000 credits in one race. And I'll explain to you why as we go along this video. So anyway, when you start playing this game, um, then you would click on Cafe, unless you did all of them, which is not my case. I still have a few to do. So this is the Gran Turismo Cafe, as you can read it. And this is the car that works very well for me for when you play the race on the Tokyo Expressway. By the way, even if menu books mean nothing to you yet, the Tokyo Expressway is available once you complete the menu book 8. When you complete the menu book 4, then you are available, I'm sorry, you are able to buy brand new cars. Until then, you can only buy used cars. I'll go to that in more details. So let's say we look at menu book 1. Okay, so here it is. You can see that I made 24 menu books so far. Nothing to brag about. Menu book number 1. That's the first one you'll have to do if you're just starting to play the game. It asks you to buy 3 cars. Until you bought those 3 cars, you cannot go to menu book number 2. And those cars can only be bought used. So that's a very simple thing. Now, let's come back to the main menu. Okay, and we saw the cafe. Now this is where you can buy the used cars. Here, the used car dealership. Sometimes they have the cars you want, sometimes they don't. When they don't, you have to keep checking, and once they have it, you jump for it. Simple as that. Once you get to complete menu book 4, as I said earlier, you can buy brand new cars, which is why it's called Brand Central. Now we're going to cars that are made in Asia. The one that works for me is a Mitsubishi, and I'll tell you which one it is. That one. The Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution Final 15. And it says it right here. PP 524.19. We'll go into that later on. It's basically how powerful the car is. By the way, I'm just clicking on the circle to deselect, to get out of where I am. And I click on X to select something, whatever it is. Now let's go back to where you can buy brand new cars. I have many cars in my garage. I spent a lot of money, which I don't recommend. So I have three versions of this car. I have bought it 3 times because for some reason that I don't know, when I had one that was working fine, it was less than 550. After some updates, for some reason, it was past 515. I could not use it anymore, so I had to get another one, and the same thing happened. So I had to buy another one, and I don't know if it will happen after an update. Anyway, when you decide to get that car or any other car, so you click on X to select it. You also can choose your color, the color of that car. You click on X, and then you can check all the colors. There you go. And then, if you want to buy the car, you click on Purchase with the X. I'm not going to buy that car again. Not until it says something along the lines of, now it's more than 550. Okay, so now the tuning shop. This is where I am right now, the tuning shop. The tuning shop is for that specific car that I have right now. That is selected, the Lancer Evolution Final 15. If I was to go to select another car, any other car, let's say I want to change car, I don't know, let's say a Ferrari here, current car changed. Now you can see it's a Ferrari at the top. So if I get out of the garage, I go to the tuning shop, it's for that Ferrari. And so for each car, when you go into tuning shops, what is purchased for that car does show. So I will go back in the garage and change car and reselect this one. Now, okay, back in the tuning shop. Sports section. Well, the race in question in Tokyo requires sports tires. So these are the ones that makes the car as they don't augment the PP as much. They're sports soft sports, all mine. So, okay, club sports, nothing that I buy in there for this car because of that trade, because of that race. Semi-racing, as you can see, I got the fully customized computer, high RPM turbocharger, nothing else. And then in the racing, I buy the polished parts, racing air filter, racing intercooler, which you absolutely need when you buy a turbocharger. Racing muffler makes a very good pair with racing air filter. I also got the racing exhaust manifold. Usually racing equipment does a very good job. Extreme. No, I didn't get anything from there. I'm already at 549.57. These two, they will not make a big difference. I could buy them if I want. The BP is going to be the same, but I'm not going to take a risk. This is nitro, as everyone knows. So anyway, but I'm not going to need it. Okay, now let's get out of there. So I think we covered everything we need for now, except the race itself. The one in Tokyo, which is available once you complete the menu book 8. Tokyo Expressway. Now, once you select that with the X button, you don't want to use this. 10,000 credits, no thank you. 20, no thank you. 70, now that's better. Once again, quick reminder, if you cannot get 200,000, back to that. If you can get 200,000, stay there. Stay in the 200,000. Money will accumulate much quicker. But if you cannot, you can only waste your time. So come back here. And it's very easy to get first position in that race. And I will show you. So you go here, everything is good. You got the sports tires, it's a road car, professionally tuned, and it doesn't go beyond 550. As you can see, it says 549.57, which is very close to 550. I tried some other cars that were that close, but they were not performing as well as this one. Why? I don't know. Anyway, I'm not going to change the car. I like it as it is. And I don't need to go in car settings from here. So I will click on enter, like that. And then here's a view of Tokyo Expressway Clubman Cup Plus. I need to click on next. Before I click on next again, let's go into settings. Car settings. We got the sports hard tires. Perfect. Assist settings. Transmission automatic. Da, 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 da. I'm gonna go a little bit slower so you don't have to keep rewinding on YouTube. Don't worry, I'm not trying to make you fall asleep. Alright, here it is. Now, so we did that. Now, this is a very important one. Motion sensor function. When you're using the DualSense controller, the joystick for the game, this is the closest thing to a steering wheel. Motion sensor function. You turn left, the car turns left. You turn right, the car turns right, sorry. But you can use buttons if you want. I like to use the motion sensor. Brake. I assigned it to brake just in case, but I don't use it. This is what I use. Accelerate. I use it and I floor it. The pedal. It's always running at the max that it can. Alright, so let's click on OK. The controller, other settings, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Now. Okay. Sound volume. Off. Yeah, okay, that's good. Good. All right. So here we go. We're going to start this race on that track. All right. Ready? Go. Ooh. Et voila. And here's how it goes. Now we don't hear anything. The reason I put it like that is because of copyright. Otherwise, you would hear tons of noises. It would feel a lot more realistic. So let's see what happens here. Obviously, I'm avoiding the pit stop. The way to do that is to avoid the red thing. I'll show you when it's there. This is not what I mean. Oh, I'm already in first place. I didn't know that. This, if you go to the left in there, you will end up in pit stop. And while you're in pit stop, everybody will go in front of you. Unless you are going super fast. And that, I don't know, let's say people have like 20 seconds behind you. As you can see on the left of the screen, you can see how much seconds behind a car is. When a car is behind you, it has a minus sign. When a car is in front of you, it has a plus sign. So as you can see, the minus sign is in front of the number, and the number keeps increasing, which means this is how behind a car is. Now I'm doing quite good. I don't mean that I'm good at the game, but what I mean is that in the race, it's going quite well. Looks like I have a good chance of getting first place. And as you can see, I'm not an expert at this, which is why any beginner can get this. Only thing is that the beginner might have to spend a lot of time on some licenses required by the manual book. But other than that, winning races for this one, very easy. Winning this one with the right settings, the right parts, the right car, quite easy. The second car, well, let's say the car in second position is 8 seconds behind me. That says a lot. I'm almost getting bored. It's so easy. And I rarely play this game, although I really like it. I like racing games. And I bought the PS5 especially for that game. I'm not playing any other games on the PS5. None. I don't play games on the computer. Nothing. This is the only game I play. And I play it once in a while. If I was left, pit stop. Now, when the guy in second is 17 seconds behind me, he will still pass me, but I can catch up. But when I'm in the final lap, you don't want to be in the pit stop in your final lap. You definitely don't want that. Et voilà. Now I'm not sure if I can put the version that has all the sounds like with it, because I don't want to get a copyright strike. I know I keep talking about copyright, but it's a big deal. Et voilà, finally. First. It's that easy. Voila. The proud racer with the gold cup. See? It's not 200,000 per race, but it accumulates quite fast. I don't know why this sound, I'm not able to cut it, but it scares me for the copyright thing. I hope he will not do something like that, because I do want to keep the video online to share it with you. Simple as that. This, by the way, this is just a replay of the race I did. So, to get out of that, all you need to do is to click on the circle button, the X button, and again. That's it. Circle button, circle button, circle. Oh my, what did I just do? Okay, yeah, I did hit the circle button. All right, and I go, yeah, back there. So this is it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please click on subscribe and the bell and all that good stuff. All right? Okay, so, but the most important is that you enjoy the game. All right? Okay. Thank you.